Hello, dear ones. Suzanne here from Making It in Maine. It's been a few days. It's been a little longer than I would have liked. But here I am. Yes, my sprained ankle situation has been a saga. As you can see, I am, well, maybe you can't tell I'm standing up, but I am standing up. I am waiting for an appointment for an ultrasound to determine if I have a torn Achilles. That has been a bit of a nightmare trying to get an appointment. And currently the soonest appointment I can get is the 27th of July. Yes, so I went to, I can't remember what I said in a previous video. So if I repeat myself, forgive me. Sort of like when you talk to a friend, you can't remember which friend you said what to, so sometimes you repeat yourself. Yes, so I went to a quick care place. I think today will be 2 weeks since I went. No, probably 1 week ago. Anyway, they did an x-ray. There's no break. There's no fracture. And they sent me away with a walking boot and crutches. The walking boot, what did I do with it? The walking boot, I swear, is almost half as big as me. Look at this thing. I find it, I've worn it some, but not a lot, because I have found when I take it off, it pulls at my ankle and hurts. And the Velcro on these things is intense. It would just, I don't know, maybe I'm a little whiny baby, but I feel like it's much more work and effort to wear that darn thing, and it just doesn't feel right. So I'm going with my gut, and I could be shooting myself in the foot, shooting myself in the ankle by still walking on it a bit. I scoot around on the walker that used to be my mom's, that is still here at the house. Enough about my ankle situation. I was getting ready to cut border fabric for my half square triangle quilt top, and it's a very long quilt top. It would be a very long wall hanging or table topper, and I'm just now thinking, why not make 2 smaller ones? So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm now trying to decide if I do go that route, how wide should my border be? So this is a 3-inch border, which seems excessive. I'm going to now see what a 2-inch border would look like. This is what a 2-inch border would look like. This is what that 2-inch border would look like with the binding fabric that was included. Some of you weighed in on whether or not I should leave my half square triangle quilt as one long quilt or divide it into 2. And here's what I decided to do. I decided to do 2 rather than 1. because I figure 2 is better than 1. I can finish them differently. I can sell one if I want to, or I could give one as a gift if I want to. So it just made more sense to me, and I like the size of it better. This one long one, just, I don't know, the size of it just didn't make sense for my needs or my house or any such thing. So 2 it's going to be. And so this was the other fabric that was included. There was supposed to be fabric for an inner border and fabric for an outer border, but there was only this and some fabric for binding. When I look at the 2 smaller quilts, this fabric is here, and there's also one here. I don't want to move them. I don't want to do any ripping out of and moving blocks around here. So for this one that has this fabric in a block on both sides, I will not use this fabric for a border, at least for an inner border. I can totally just do one border with this one because this one doesn't have this fabric on the outer edges. That's the plan for this one. And for this one, I am going to audition some fabric for a small inner border. And I will pop some video in here of one possibility and a wee bit of discussion about that. Because this little half square triangle quilt kit did not include an inner border like the pattern indicated, I then had to make the decision, do I just do one border and it would be this, but this fabric borders hello, just a moment. It borders, it would be right up against one of the half square triangles with the same fabric. And I just don't like the idea of that. Rather than unpick some blocks and move these, I thought, well, why not choose a fabric for an inner border? So I'm toying with this. It's not from the same, it's a Judy Rothermel, but it's not from the same line of fabric. So this is the first one I pulled. I don't know that I will go with it, but I'm also thinking to see what I might have for a very dark blue that could be an inner border fabric, or maybe something more like this color. So I will have to do a bit of auditioning, but that's where I'm at with these 2 half square triangle quilts. I picked out some lighter browns or tan fabrics for the yo-yos for my little basket quilt, because I haven't progressed on that since I was off on my little summer getaway adventure. Oh, by the way, you may notice I'm back I'm back at my house. Yes, the sprained ankle is why I'm back, because that's what's most conducive for the healing of my ankle. Bebopping around from place to place, dealing with hauling things around, dealing with stairs, uneven ground. It just was not a good combination for the healing of my ankle. So here I am, and it's totally fine to be back. It's a beautiful day here today. We have no power currently as I'm filming this. We've been out of power for over 24 hours because yesterday we had some high wind gusts, and yeah, so part of the state has been out without power for over 24 hours. Thankfully, we have a generator here that we can use. We don't run it 24/7, but we use it as we need to. So I haven't done a lot of sewing since I hurt my ankle. I did. This is the only sewing on my machine that I have done. I started to sew my Alaska blocks together. So I only have one row sewn together. And the blocks were supposed to be 9.5 inches unfinished. I don't think any of mine measure that. So I really didn't know how on earth to go about trimming them. So you may think I'm completely wackadoo here, but I'm not trimming them at all. I'm just sewing them together. Because this was a block of the month, already cut pieces quilt, my first ever, I feel a bit, I don't know, like it's pretty awful that I'm not squaring up the blocks when it was, you know, kind of an expensive thing to do, buying fabric already cut to size and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just going to go with it because, you know, like I often say, don't let perfection be the enemy of the good. Maybe it'll look horrible when I get it all put together, but I mean, you know, I may not have perfect points here as I'm joining them, but they don't look super bad to me. I mean, yeah, this one, that one is off a bit, but I'm just not going to sweat it because the other points, that one's quite good. And, you know, yeah, I just don't know how to rectify such wackiness. Maybe I'm a terrible quilter. Maybe precision is not my forte. But you know what? It's beautiful fabric. And I'm going to love it, whether all of my points match or not. Just not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Yeah. All right. the other thing I was going to mention, oh, wait just 1 second. I'm going to pop in another bit of video that I recorded a few days ago, something that I thought I could work on just with my hands, not at the machine. Heaven knows I could be working on my pineapple table runner. I could be working on my Joe Morton center basket with flowers quilt that's got started ages ago. But I didn't feel like working on any of those. I just wanted something small and easy to manage. So let me pop a little video in here to show you that. I don't even know where I was when I filmed it. I brought this little Joe Morton pattern made with her fabric down here to my temporary abode, and I am just now auditioning thread for hand quilting it. I have this sort of plum purpley color, I have a reddish, and I have brown. And I have them going over all parts and colors of the quilt. And I think the red one is definitely out. This one. I think that one is definitely out. And so now it's between the purpley color and the brown. And I think I am definitely, I think that I'm definitely going to go with the purpley color. I mean, I could always switch to a different color when I get to the other colors, but I'm definitely going to use the purpley color in the majority of this. So stay tuned to see how that comes along. This is the thread that I chose for the hand quilting of this. I just felt like it certainly doesn't show on this, and I personally, for the most part, like quilting that doesn't show a lot. So I went with this. It's going to show just a wee bit, but barely, you know. Let's see if you can see it. I'm going very close to the seam. See if you can see it there. Barely, just barely, right? So I think this was the right choice. Let me know if you would have made a different choice. Yeah, so this is just something easy, small, manageable. I haven't done a lot on it. I haven't completed a quarter of it yet. So I just pick it up when I feel like it. And for the backing, I didn't want to use one of my prettier fabrics for it. It's just small, and it's not, I mean, I like it. Do I love it? I don't love it, but I like it quite a bit. But I just didn't want to put fabric on the back that is more expensive. So I'm just using muslin, and it isn't even a tea-dyed muslin. I mean, this would just be a table topper, or it would be thrown over the back of a chair or something like that. So who's going to see it? Why use, you know, a more expensive fabric? So I just used that. Is it scandalous? I don't know. There's no quilt police in my house. I get to do what I want, make the choices I want. And are my stitches perfect? No. Do they, go in a perfectly straight line? No. Yeah, look at that right there. Look at that right there. I wonder how I missed that. Okay, enough talking about it without you seeing. So there's where I'm at so far. Look at that. How on earth did I miss that whole section? Again, I'm not going to let the perfection be the enemy of the good. It's on the back. Who's going to see it? I don't know. You might think I'm I don't know. The word is escaping me right now. I don't know. Like I don't care. I'm a perfectionist at heart, but I guess the older I get, I'm letting go of it. I'm letting go of those incredible perfectionist tendencies of mine. How about you? Are you a perfectionist? Yeah. Let me know. Curious. The other thing that I have been working on, I don't know if working on is the right word, something else I have gotten out to create more of. Maybe working on is the right word. I don't know. I have been making some. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? They were right here. Oh, goodness. What did I do with them? It's crazy. Ah, they're under this pile of fabric. Starting to feel like I'm out to lunch. Okay, so this is what I've been making. Little crocheted circles. Lori Holt. She calls them granny circles. So if you want to learn how to make them, you can go to Lori Holt's YouTube channel. I think it's Bee in My Bonnet. So anyway, here they are. This is one of my favorites because I love purple and green. It's a pale green. Anyway, here they are. And then I have, so there are 3 rounds. And then I have several. Let me do this. I have several that are in the 2 round stage. I also love purple and blue together. I have to weave in the ends. Some have been woven in and some have not. So I need to finish that. And then I'm going to get, I think, another color that will go around all of them, I think. I think. She does a lacy border, so I think I will just get one color to do the same lacy border on all of these. She shows that on her YouTube channel. Anyway, it's been fun making them. One of these days, I might make some project bags, but it's not at the top of my list of priorities right now. So I forget what came in here, but this is what I have my yarns in for right now. They're not Lori Holt yarns. I do have one of hers. I haven't used it yet. Chunky thread is what hers are called. And the ones that I purchased at my semi-local quilt shop are, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Let me take it out of the plastic. Serdar, Happy Cotton. They're just little guys. Little guys. So I've been enjoying that. It's just easy to do, small in my hand. Yeah, this whole sprained ankle thing just kind of derailed me for a bit. But it's okay. I'm happy. Overall, I'm very healthy. I am still treating my Bartonella and Lyme. And also I'm doing a food elimination diet. So I've got three things going on right now. I have inflammation that has, that showed up in some blood work I had done with my naturopath earlier this year, and I just wanted to get to the root of what's causing the inflammation in my body. And if we eat foods that here comes public service announcement, the health coach announcement. If we are eating foods we are sensitive to, it causes inflammation in the body. And typically why we become sensitive or allergic to foods is because we have a leaky gut. The lining of our gut becomes permeable, and it allows larger particles of food to pass through, and our body sees them as threat. And so it ramps up our immune system and goes attacking various things. So it's important to heal and seal the gut lining. And there are various things that can cause a leaky gut that allows those larger food particles to pass through. And here are some of them: antibiotics, birth control pills, NSAIDs, non-anti-inflammatory, blah, 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 whatever, I don't know the whole, but basically, Tylenol and ibuprofen and those kinds of things, they eat away at your gut lining. And another one of the biggies is stress. Stress can create holes in our gut lining and lead to a leaky gut. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and that's just me. I like natural health. I like getting to the root of problems, and making it in Maine. This channel is not just about handcrafts and quilting. So if you relate to me, yay. If you don't, it's okay. It's okay. We're all attracted to different people for different reasons. And the big thing is respecting each other's differences. We don't have to agree on every little thing. And we can respect each other. We can still listen to each other. We can still enjoy one another's company. Differences are okay. And the more we're exposed to different people, different ideas, different cultures, the more we grow and expand. the more our heart grows and expands. All right, dear ones, that's it for today. Just a little pop-in. If you resonate with me and my channel, I would be most grateful if you would give a thumbs up, if you'd comment, subscribe, share the channel with someone if you know they might enjoy it too. I appreciate you being here, whether you are returning or you're new to this channel and you're meeting me for the first time. Until the next time, dear ones, from my heart to yours, bye for now.